the object of IMS is to manage the detail of profiles, courses, logins, exams, etc. etc. It manages all the information about profiles, students, and etc. The project is totally built at administrative end. Only user can, not admin can build and control the management system, and only the administrator is guaranteed the access and granted the access. Once you have to grant an use an app or to log in an website, the administrator should grant permission to you to access that any website or any app and all. And this is worked through the IMS. And the purpose of project is to build an application program to reduce the manual work and the managing the profiles. It reduces the manual work. It is totally done by online process, etc. Yeah. What is IMS? Is a database, the transaction management system that was first introduced by IBM in 1968. This IMS information management system was introduced by IBM in the year of 1968, and in IBM was introduced to provide formatting, logging, and recovering of messages, and maintaining communication security and scheduling the programs, etc. They were discovered to use recovery of messages and logging and maintaining some communication securities, etc. And the technologies used is HTML. The languages are used to HTML5, CSS, Java, and Python, few more. And the framework and software and server can be Bootstrap and VS Code, Django, and Amazon Web Server. These are the frameworks and software servers which are used in technologies. And databases are MySQL and MongoDB, etc. And the information management contain three interfaces, and the admin slide and teacher slide and the student slide. What is the management information system? And the IMS is management, and which connects three separate what is management? Is the effective utilization of human and material resources to active the entire enterprise objectives. It is a process consisting of 5 basic functions: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. This also comes under the IMS. And the planning, we should make a planning how to build a software and how to get it controlled by administrator, and how to give a guarantee and to a user. And the organizing, how you are organizing the website and web server comes under this organization. And staffing, it depends on the how you are take overing the stuff, and directing, and how you are directing the web server, and how you are marketing. This comes under directing and controlling. And the components of IMS is input, processor, output, people, hardware, and software, data, and network. These are the main components that are used in IMS. Main accessories of IMS, and the input, processor, and output, and the people, main users should be there, and the hardware and physical devices which are used to create, and the web server which are like we see an Apple store which contains an physical devices with a store, and these are the physical devices which we can see. And the software information processing instructions, and the software is purely depends on this. And the data and the network communication channels, and network, which network we are using for communicating. This comes under components of information system. And the IMS is an integrated user mission system which integrates, I mean, it reduces the manpower, and it an integrated user mission which for providing information and to support the operations and management analysis and making functions in an organization. This system utilizes computer hardware and software, manual power, and the models of analysis, planning, controlling, and decision making. And this system utilizes IMS utilizes computer, as I told, and the software is mainly required for IMS, and the manual power needed for some extent, and the models of analysis and planning and controlling and decision making, as I told before. This software and planning, organization, staffing, and directing and controlling, as I told. This comes in utilization also, and the main decision making and planning, how we were planning. Now we are making web server and websites, and which controls, etc., and the database. Why IMS makes decision all the times, and there is an overload of information. All information is not useful, and anytime which helps managers improve the decision making, which lead to better results. And IMS is a system where data is the input, which is to provide output in the form of information, reports, and summaries, etc., which aids the manager's decision making process. This IMS is mainly depends on decision making, and how we are maintaining that and planning. It may makes managers to take decisions all the time. And the advantages is, nowadays most of them are using IMS. Through any process is done under the IMS process only. Any corporation systems are leading companies, etc., any work can be done under information management system. These are these are the advantages and the statements and the aims and objectives introduction, and the technologies use HTML and so on. Advantages, as I told, and the interfaces which are components of IMS, as I told. And these are the overview of IMS. And as we take any system or any process can be done through only IMS, and without using IMS, and there will be no work can be done through web servers and etc. Online servers cannot be run without this IMS process. So this is the overview of IMS and the introduction, objectives and interfaces, etc. Today these are the topics that need to be covered. And thank you for watching this video. Keep supporting.